Alright guys and girls, we're finally back to theory videos, as we know so many of you were asking for it, and to be honest, there's so much stuff to cover. But let's start slow. Now that Skybound confirmed that Telltale's The Walking Dead final season will indeed be finished by Skybound themselves, as they said that they'll hire members from the original team who worked on it, and finished episode 3 and 4. So today we're going to talk about that a bit, and also we'll take a peek at characters that'll appear in episode 3. Let's get started. As we know, everyone was concerned over the future of the final season, after the mess from Telltale Games. We here at SmackNPie were positive. Well, except for Nicole. And yesterday, Skybound announced that they're taking over the rest of the season and will finish the entire thing. This whole situation started from NYCC, when Robert Kirkman, the creator of The Walking Dead, stated that he's not concerned about Clementine's story in comics, because he said that he's positive about the game getting finished. Now after that, Ian Howe from Skybound said on his Twitter that big news is incoming, and guess what the big news was? It was Skybound taking over the project and the rest of the season. They said on Twitter, "We're so happy to announce that we've reached a deal with Telltale Games that will allow Skybound to continue The Walking Dead, the final season. Let's wrap up Clem's story right. More details to come soon." They also said on their article, "As of today, we are very pleased to announce that we are taking on the job of finishing The Walking Dead, the final season, and seeing an end to Clem's storyline, while working with members of the original Telltale team." This is such great news. Now there are two other things that I wanted to share with you. Firstly is that someone asked them about S2 and S3 ports to Nintendo Switch, to which they responded, "Stay tuned," with a winky face. Now that winky face is enough to know what the answer is. Also, the release dates might change a little bit, as episode 3 is almost completed. However, episode 4 is a long shot. What we personally think is that episode 3 will release on its respective release date, November 6, but episode 4 might get delayed. Or who knows, maybe episode 3 will get delayed for some more polishing. Because remember what Ian's Twitter said, the guy from Skybound, and this was pointed out by someone on Reddit. Shout out to you, you know who you are. His bio said, "A delayed game is eventually good, but a rushed game is forever bad." But then again, we got no problem with delayed release dates, as long as we know we're getting episode 3 and 4. Also, just to add some more stuff to this, most voice lines for episode 3 have already been done, and Tennessee's voice actor also confirmed that he's done his lines for episode 3, which was confirmed by a YouTuber named Weegles. Also, remember that Kotaku made an article a couple of days ago saying that episode 3 was finished in development and it was just getting polished. There was also hype yesterday on Reddit. Someone posted that he can confirm that episode 3 and 4 will be finished and that we'll learn more about all this on Tuesday. Mods confirmed it and said it's legit. I guess we'll learn more on Thursday? Suppose. Anyways, with all the update and new stuff out of the way, the second part of this video, we'll talk about the characters from the wiki page of Walking Dead. Let's see how many, and which characters are going to make an appearance in episode 3. The first thing to note here is, Michael Kirkbride, the lead designer for this season, has stated that all voice actor soundtracks do exist for this episode, just like we said earlier. Also, remember, in the beginning of this video, we said that there's so much stuff to talk about and cover regarding theories and stuff. So we'll start with only looking at new characters that might appear in episode 3, this video, and cover more stuff later. Okay, let's start with the main characters. We know Clem, AJ, Lily, Violet, Lewis, Ten, Ruby, and Abel are the main characters in which episode 3 is going to revolve around. However, in this section there is one more character in the main list, and that is Minerva, which is honestly exciting and interesting, as well as concerning for all Valentine fans. As said before, we'll get to all this stuff in future episodes, so don't worry, after the episode 2 release. Some artworks were posted on the internet. Artworks of different characters that are yet to be introduced. Artworks from employees, apparently. Again, we're not confirming anything, and this isn't from us either. Let's take a look at Minerva's artwork. She looks very different from what Violet described, but at the same time, matches perfectly with what Lily said during the end scene of episode 2. She's changed. Looks like she's very tough now, because Violet said in episode 2 that Minnie didn't even like killing walkers. And I know it's too early to judge her, but it's been a year now. Now she looks like a well-trained, tough girl. Again, more in later episodes. We then got to the secondary characters that will indeed appear in episode 3, starting from Asim, who got kidnapped, Willie, Omar, who also got kidnapped, and Rosie the dog. But then you see these new names that we never heard of. Two of them already appeared in episode 2's ending, Celine and Dorian, two female characters who came with Lily to kidnap the kids. She will appear in episode 3. Well, that's obvious, because we're going to go to the Delta to get Lewis or Violet, Omar and Asim. But then you have these three characters, Jill, Asher, and Michael. Look at Jill. She looks very strange. We can tell she's going to be be in Delta, and her character's age is around late teens, early 20s. We're gonna meet her there, and she might be an ally or an enemy. We'll see. Then we got Michael. There's literally nothing about him. Literally nothing. Other than that, he'll appear in episode 3. He might be with Delta, and I don't know if it's true or not, but his age was mentioned around late 40s. So this proves that he might be with Delta, as Delta is indeed an adult-based group, going to war with another community. We can't confirm anything yet, it's still too early, but it's definitely interesting as to new characters, which means new relationships with them, in terms of allies and enemies. And finally, our personal favourite, Asha. Now, her character artwork was one of the earliest that we got. She looks very well prepared, and a well-capable character, tough and strong, got some skills and techniques, just by looking at her appearance. And one more important detail, that she's an Arab-American character, which is amazing. Honestly, all of this stuff makes us even more excited for episode 3, as we're very close to Clementine and Telltale's, or Skybound's, The Walking Dead final season. There's so much stuff to cover, both from episode 2 and for episode 3, and all we want from you guys is patience and support. As we're so close to getting 10,000 subscribers, we're literally a few hundred away from hitting that milestone. It's honestly a dream come true for us, and know that we're very grateful to you guys. Other than that, let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. And if you're new here, do us a huge favor by hitting that subscribe button and become an official member of SmackNPie. And we, of course, will see you again soon. Until then, peace.